Since the sun is setting, I guess I'll show you the bedroom first, which is a weird way to do that. But
Usually, I feel like usually I skip this part.
all right.
Or skip to this part, I guess.
Actually, you want to hang out in my unfinished kitchen for now while I go to bed? Yeah, hang out at the. Here you go. Obviously, work in progress here, but I think when we're able to see the rest of the build, you'll know that it's definitely coming a long way. Oh god, the swim.
Right.
Ooh, look at that! See, yeah, welcome to the secondary living floor here, way up near the top of the tower. Still a work in progress. Not exactly sure how I want the kitchen like laid out. Like I have like the stove and whatnot already here in my hand, but I don't know if I want to put it over here. If I want to move this around a little bit. I haven't really exactly decided what I'm going to do with this level. Second floor up here. It's going to like a 2-floor apartment almost. This is going to be the bedroom here. I'm going to have in this corner a fireplace.
How much rent do people pay?
Not enough.
Amen.
Just kidding, it's free. They can live here if they do what they want. See, now that one's weird. I didn't expect you to do that. This will eventually be like a viewing kind of platform. I'll have a roof, obviously, over the top of the tower. But you'll be able to look out from all the sides, kind of see the village there of Iron Hill.
Sweet.
Right? Kind of adds a little variety.
Yeah.
I like it. So I guess I'll show her obviously the rest of the tower as we go down this time. And then I can kind of poke around, I guess, Iron Hill and show you kind of where I'm going with it, what I want to do with it kind of deal. Down here is the hangar. So because we have mods with the aircraft and stuff, able to actually kind of fly around, and so I wanted to be a little more literal with it, and as a result we have like actually like a launching dock and everything. So for example, I have like an actual like ramp that is timed exactly the right length. Ooh, there you go. Of course, I can always just land. What's cool is that so the stuff is obviously like I can just leave the stuff here. So what I like to do sometimes is get back in and like kind of drag it over the corner like I'm taxiing kind of thing. And I kind of keep it over here in the corner, ready for launch. Thoughts? There you go. Here's workshop down here. Got the OG like classic like pillar of tables.
What you were working on last time.
That's my classic like I'm the classic Minecraft user, just like leave just crap in my inventory like permanently. So I make it a mission now every time I log off, whatever was just like physically in my inventory last, I just dump in this chest.
Oh, that's actually pretty smart.
Oh, this is either continue working on whatever project you were doing last time, or now your inventory is empty, you can go do something else. So
that's actually pretty smart. You're like the only person to actually know how to manage an inventory in Minecraft.
See, that's crazy because I absolutely don't. So like, but that's close enough of like a organized kind of system that I usually have.
Yeah.
Stuff is here is obviously not like final because I'm still doing a lot of kind of rearranging and whatnot. But this is kind of just some accessible stuff that I have, like my tools and some odds and ends as far as like metal kind of materials. One of the chests. If you want to consider the viewing, like the living area of the tower, like the primary part, I guess the basement would be this. And so I have some like arranged like storage stuff. There's like some wood stuff over here, some like plants in those, some random like stone, actual like bricks and stuff in the back. So it's I would say it's exactly organized, but it's like everything is in its own little pile. Kind of, I
Wait.
guess is the best way to describe it.
Oh, nice eggs.
Thank you. That's exactly from leftover from last time. On the ends going down, I have just some random armor that I have that I've just kind of collected. So I just kind of have my stuff all kind of splayed out. Just odds and ends that I've kind of found over time. Down here is the main entryway. So I have a ton of our modded art on the walls and stuff, and then I have all the ominous banners, like trophies from Illager raiding parties that I've like destroyed and stuff. To help set up this long platform here. We have these like pretty kick-ass stairs that go all the way down. They're not like super amazing, but like they definitely do the job. I think what I'll do in the future is that these kind of negative areas that are kind of like void of stuff on the inside, I'm actually going to build basically a castle into the mountain directly beneath the tower. And so it'll have this kind of cool, like, medieval, but also, like, subterranean, kind of dwarven, almost kind of vibe to it. That actually will be mirrored in a different part of the build when we get down to actually seeing the village of Iron Hill. So this is a gateway that I built a couple weeks ago. I really wanted to kind of experiment with, like, texture and stuff like that. Some kind of... I've been obviously playing Minecraft for, like, 5 ever, I think, since like literally the online only like alpha.
The window browser.
Literally the window browser version was the first one I ever played. But I was away from Minecraft for a very long time. Like I left before magic was a thing. Or like enchanting was like in part of the game. Yeah. So I wanted to kind of start getting some skills back in and kind of figure out what to do. I will say we should probably sleep, which is a good way to segue into the town. This was a generated town that I kind of just found.
Oh.
There's a bunch of dudes. Yeah,
Oh.
what's going on in here?
This is
elsewhere,
awesome.
boys.
Iron Hill's a really friendly town.
It's yeah, everybody's welcoming. Everybody knows everybody, so it's pretty great. This was actually one of the first things I did in the town, actually. There's this, like, waterfall here on the side. Super basic, super straightforward, but it kind of adds, like, just a little flavor to it kind of thing, you know? Kind of spruced up a bit. I know, he's dying. He's drowning, holy crap.
I'm committing to the shot.
He's committing to the shot. True cameraman. This is the blacksmith workshop, whatever. I like to build very vanilla. If you could see my texture pack, you would know why. But a lot of times I like to just directly incorporate like useful structures into the actual like builds that are already existing in the world. So like this like structure was already here. All these buildings were already here, but I'd like to make use out of them. So I added like some furnaces and stuff back when I wasn't, you know, based out of the tower. But I put in all these cabinets and stuff to kind of keep everything here. And so I like to build. You can actually still see all the shields and helmets and like swords and stuff that are still on the walls still that I used to kind of display stuff on. This whole area was actually like just mountain. And so I carved it out, and then Ryan built me that elevator to go up and down. It's annoyingly stuck at the top, so we can kind of go around, I guess. Best way to...
I can
or you go
get
up there and... Yeah, go get it.
I don't know what I did this time, but...
There you go. So yeah, we got a functioning elevator here.
Alright, you go up. That was awesome.
Right. This is part of the build that I really haven't done a lot with yet. What I eventually intend is to kind of carve a lot of this kind of stuff out, and then again continue to use the native infrastructure that was already kind of pre-generated. A lot of this kind of market here, well, I think will be slimmed down a little bit. And then what I want to do with this side down here is to use an actual functioning staircase and actually incorporate this part of the build into the rest of the city. This is like one of two areas that I kind of determined going into this that I wouldn't largely change much of how the buildings here are laid out. It's just actually fixing the roadways and then kind of making determinations on like if I do have to get rid of a building, which one. Probably honestly this one over here. But I like the procedural generation and the stuff that the mod that we have already gives us, because I think it looks fine. I don't know about you, but I think it looks
No, these look pretty cool.
Yeah.
They look good.
And so a lot of just like what I'm gonna continue to do with this build is to just kind of get it so that it is actually like completely walkable. I can walk, 360 all the way around the entire kind of place without having to do what we just did, basically. The other area that actually you and Ryan helped me with is actually right in here.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, and we're actually going to loop all the way back around in a second. I'll show you how. So this is eventually going to be a huge like underground market. So in lieu of the one that's above us on the top of the hill that I'm going to largely kind of dismantle because it's a little too top heavy, I guess is the best kind of word for it. I'm going to line the sides of the walls here with those barter huts, or whatever the hell you want to call them, to kind of make it look like it's like the subterranean like market that you all kind of like the city all kind of collectively meets down at kind of deal. This is a big shout out to Aaron, who helped me work on the walls here. But this it's kind of this nice kind of staircase here I had saw online. I kind of wanted to incorporate, and then Aaron kind of spruced it up for me, made it much like fancier, and incorporated like the side walls there, so it kind of looked like more of a cohesive build rather than like a double-sided staircase kind of slapped against the hill.
Big up me.
Right? It's actually my favorite, I think, part of the build so far, besides the tower, which when that's done that'll be my favorite part. But this huge wheat field, which is full of weeds, and that's not great. But this wheat field took me quite a bit, actually. I kind of wanted some like really aesthetic, just kind of agricultural thing to go along with like the medieval village kind of vibe I have. And I thought, what would not make more sense than a huge like farm, a medieval farm.
A zombie horse. Wait a minute.
Where's that?
Right here. Get in the hole. Just trap the zombie horse over here.
What a guy. Opposed to like the wheat field kind of vibe there. I should show you the fastest mount I've ever had, which is this zebra. Sorry, I shut the door on you.
You're good.
This zebra. I'm like going slow, so you can't really see it just yet. But now I got her out on the open road here. See you later.
Jesus Christ.
That's kind of crazy that you had to use a second one just to keep up with me there. Yeah, so that's the fastest thing I own. So this actually is the only other part of town that I really have determined that I'm not gonna like basically do anything with, because it was like the most kind of well put together one from the terrain issues that I had. Actually, the other part of town, which again I'm not really sure what I want to do with this top part yet. I do definitely want to keep this like church cathedral type deal, which was just generated in. I think it looks great, especially on the inside.
Ooh, creeper head.
Right? So I can definitely spruce this up later when I kind of get to it, which will be really cool to kind of put all the like kind of the furniture mods and stuff and put like actual like pews into it and whatnot. Church of Twitch Prime.
We cherish Prime subs around here.
Oh yeah, right.
All those biomes.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 that all kind of converge right against the kind of the river right in front of Iron Hill. Yeah, I like to do it that way because I don't want to like have to rush to do stuff all the time. It's like, oh, if you have like a thing that's open like only like 1 or 2 months, and then people get freaked out that you know they can't build the stuff fast enough, and they kind of give up, and then the cycle continues and stuff like that. And so
Yeah.
this server has allowed us to kind of go at our own pace and kind of take our time with actually like planning stuff out and thinking how we want to put stuff into the world. And like this, like for me, was kind of perfect just to kind of stumble on because I just found this place. It wasn't really any like rhyme or reason for it. It just kind of showed up, and like I kind of like walked up the hill and I was like, oh, yep, sold. I'm not moving. So I've kind of made it my point from that time on to kind of just like go all out. What's all the coolest stuff in Minecraft I can build that I actually want to build within kind of my skill set. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. I think it's cool. Cool spot. Definitely a lot of stuff with the pipeline that I want to get done. And so hopefully, like I said, slow and steady wins the race. But ideally, I want to finish the tower within the next like couple of weeks, and then be done with that entire like portion of build.
I got a cool. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Anything else that you want to show?
Yeah, I think that's largely it.